There's this amazing fire pit. This amazing noise that goes on and on and on, and we had lots of different types of sounds out of it. So I'm going to use an app called Ableton Note, which you can download for free on your phone. We're going to turn this into an instrument. While the kids were splashing around in the sea, I was sat on the beach like a lunatic trying to make silly noises out of a fire pit. So I've done a little bit of preemptive work, but I'm now going to give myself about 10-15 minutes to try and see if I can come up with something vaguely musical with those sounds. If I play you the original recording, it sounds like this. So that's what we're going to make the snare out of, and then I'm going to take that back down and transpose it down 7 or 8 semitones. So that's nice, it's got a nice impact to it, but again the decay, in other words how long the sound is once you play it, was much too long. So that's not a bad little start, I think, for a kick and snare. When I first heard that fire pit, I thought, that is a really interesting sound. I've got to record that in some way. I just did it on my phone. It's just fun, right? We call it playing music for a reason, and I think often that playing should be something that we all do more of. Even if you don't have musical training, there are these free apps, there's all of these incredible tools these days to just play around with sound, to hear an interesting sound, think, that sounds lovely, that sounds interesting, that sounds weird. Now, just with the phone that most of us carry in our pocket all the time, you can get a recording of that and you can have a play around with the different sonic qualities of it, do something rhythmic with it, do something melodic with it, and see what happens, if for no other reason than it's an interesting thing to do. We all play around with photos on our phones all the time, videos, we're all taking photos and videos, but we're not doing quite the same with sound, and I think we can do a lot of really, really interesting stuff with sound.